another topic which I would have never guessed, that you are a big fan of the Blue Angels, of the US Navy Flight Demonstration Squadron. How come?
Yeah, I mean, growing up in San Francisco, the Blue Angels would perform every year. And I remember when I was probably in second grade, and they came to our school to talk to us. And I remember I came home so excited. I was telling my mom about the different formations they flew in and the number of people they had and the people who I'd met. And so the next year, I was pointing them out to my mom and my grandma, and I was telling them all about it. And it was really exciting for me. And now, we watch them every year from our balcony because we see them or live like right under where they are. So it's really a spectacular sight to see. And also, I'm a little bit biased because I am an adrenaline addict. So given the nature of my sport and also the nature of flying upside down in a plane, it definitely goes together. Maybe at some point, it would be a dream to go in one of the planes myself, but it is spectacular to watch.
And therefore, it's always very interesting to talk about time. In your discipline as a free skier, time might not be the most important element, as you just described it, but what does time mean to you?
I actually have always been really fascinated by time. That was actually one of the first entries in my journal, and I write about it quite frequently. And I think that ever since I was little, I've always been very aware of the passage of time, which I know is an odd topic for an 8 or 9-year-old to be talking about, but I would often bring it up with my mother, and she'd be like, "Are you okay? Is something, why is this what you're thinking about? Why are you not thinking about, toys or something? Why are you talking to me about inevitable passage of time? You're a child." But I always thought it was so fascinating, right? Because it's the one constant. It should be the one constant, and yet it doesn't feel like that. Because when you're little, 1 year feels like so much. And right now, especially as I'm growing older and I'm going through my teenage years, I'm growing into myself and becoming more self-aware during my adolescence. I think that I'm hyper aware of all the changes that are occurring in my own life and the relationship of time to those changes. So I think that it's really such a fascinating thing, and the whole time flies when you're having fun sort of thing. And growing up as a runner and also a skier, I used to think about this all the time, because if I'm running for an hour, it feels like a pretty long time if I haven't been training. But when I start training again and I get into better shape, suddenly I feel like, wow, it's a breeze, an hour, it feels so nice. And then when I'm skiing, it feels like a blink of an eye. I don't even know. I do a few tricks, I'm talking to my friends, and suddenly an hour is gone. And so really being able to keep an eye on it, I think, is something that I'm very fascinated in. And that's why it's really exciting to be partnering with